What's up? It's Phoenix Boss, the Paradigm Killer. Once again, and I was supposed to go live again that other day, 3 days ago. But be honest, I just kind of pretty much knocked the fuck out, to be honest. And on top of it, just seeing what the fuck was going on, what's been going on in our said community has pissed me the fuck off. I'm just gonna be 100 about this shit. This shit is pissing me the fuck off at the end of the day. You got, like I said, the title is Karma and Perjury. And people might just want to think of the repercussions that may come from their actions. It's no difference between, and that's what's getting to me. This is supposed to be a group of people. What up, Amp? Supposed to be a group of people who want better, but they're acting the same old indoctrinated way. Peace, low. But they act in the same old indoctrinated way. And that's why I don't understand. If you know better, you do better. And it makes me think that a lot of these people are just, they're a different kind of intelligent than the intelligent that most of us are speaking on. Because you just don't act the way these people act. You don't. You just don't act the way these people act. You don't do the things these people do. If your end game is really liberation, if your end game is really bettering anybody but yourself in your own pockets, and that shit just really, really gets to me. So, we waiting for the people and the questions to start pouring in, so we can start talking about karma and maybe a little bit of reincarnation. What are your thoughts on karma? What are your thoughts on reincarnation? What are your thoughts on the actual system that regulates it and gives you your so-called gifts or punishments? That's pretty much what I'm on. What actual system is giving you what you want to say is per se outside of you? I just think it's crazy. I believe that, I like the question, Amp. I believe that it's a little bit of all of the above, pretty much. You got your karmatic, you got the karma you got to deal with from your father. The sin of the father becomes the sin of the son. They tell you that all the time in biblical perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I think also you correcting your karma is what makes for a better current life. Everybody wants to wait to the next life to get something that they should be getting right then and there. Why would you only receive that? If that was true, this system would never end. There would be no getting out of reincarnation. There would be no end game if everything was next life, because by the next life you're starting over again. So you're going to pretty much go through the same. You're going to learn the same lesson every life, or do you want to instill it into your life and teach your children so your bloodline the next time they're not making the same fucking mistakes? And that's my thing. Like, people want to make the same mistakes, but then think they better than somebody, or then think that they're even going to make a difference if you're making the same mistakes as the past generations have made. Like, what is that? Like, what is that thinking? It's like I said, it's a religious mindset. People want to turn them, see, and that's the hang up with the humans are gods thing. Cause when people think they're gods, they they get decadent and something happens to them. What's good, Dread? What's good? But why would you want to keep on making the same mistakes? Like, why would you want to keep making the same mistakes? Let me touch on the perjury thing, which we can, like I said, all this we can get back into when, at any time. But you gotta watch people, Peace Ed. You gotta watch people and what they're saying. Let me just come out and state my claim at the end of the day. I feel like certain people within our community, you know what I'm saying, they're they're fucking perjurers. Everybody, not everybody, because you know how we get down on the panel, we bring our own information. And I'm tired, I'm really just, me personally, I'm tired of people. It just looks, I'm gonna say what it looks like. It looks like certain motherfuckers are watching other people's videos and then regurgitating it, putting it in, changing up the language, and saying the exact same thing that was said on the previous live stream. The exact same thing. You're not bringing no new information. You're using the same words and everything. And why is that okay? I just want to know, why is that okay for these people to clearly watch somebody else's live stream and then turn around and regurgitate the same information like they came up with it on their own? That shit is crazy to me. And that shit is crazy to me. So that's what gets to me about the perjury issue. Do your own work. Appreciate it, Dread. Do your own work. You out here watching the next man's video and then don't even shout that motherfucker out. That's disrespectful. And what I'm saying is, on the other side, the people who are being perjured, we can't just let these people do what they doing and not get away with it. If you're regurgitating somebody else's information and you're not adding anything to it, you haven't done anything. You might as well go tell them to watch you might as well say, go watch so-and-so's video, or go watch so-and-so's video. You haven't added anything to it, and you trying to act like that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you shout out? That's what Ab said. She's doing her thing, and she make it a point that if she uses somebody's information, or she knows somebody can get you to, deliver information a little bit more fluent than she can, she's gonna point you in the right direction. And what is wrong with that? That's what I don't understand. What is wrong with that? It's respect. And people want respect, but they don't want to give it. That's beyond common courtesy, and that's beyond being nice. That is respect. You know what I'm saying? If we want unity, we gonna have to respect each other, and all this disrespectful shit is gonna have to be fucking addressed. Shout out Steve Nice, what's up? But if we want liberation, if we want a better life, I don't understand the thinking of people who are thinking that you can go through your whole life not respecting somebody. You have no respect. And that's what is wrong with some of these people. They have no respect. And they think they can talk fly and people don't understand or not catching on. You regurgitate somebody's shit word for word and never give them one shout out. Never say, oh, well, this is my point of view on it, but so-and-so spoke on it first. And how... I just think this is a warning to all the people who, if you're not a true creator, you best not fuck with somebody who is a true creator at the end of the day. You really better not. Because while you're looking for somebody to rip off, that creator is creating shit. You will never be able to top them at the end of the day. Because while you're looking for the next rip off, they're going to be digging in the fucking war chest, pulling out some shit that niggas ain't even ever fucking heard of. Motherfuckers ain't never heard of. And that shit, I just find that shit highly disrespectful. And it's people want to be heard and seen. And that shit is bullshit to me. You want to be heard and seen for something. And this is what I was trying to say in Low Freak live stream the other day. If you're not willing to do the work, if you're not trying to add to the movement, why? That's how, like I said, in some ways we gotta start looking at shit like the hierarchy does. If you're not adding to the movement, why? If I don't see at least potential in you, to where I know, hey, I could work with this person and he can be an asset, why am I gonna waste my time with you? And it's bullshit. Other than to intellectually take your head off because you come in there, you're trying to act like the thoughts that are bouncing around in your head actually came from you when they didn't. Want to talk all that shit? All these people hating. All this hating shit. All of this hating shit. But let me try to get a little bit into my thoughts on karma. Like I said, there's fate and there's destiny. Fate is something is your actions more of what you put out, you get back in per se. Destiny is something that you're supposed. It's the path that you're supposed to be on, regardless if you're on it or not. And that is that force that continuously comes to fuck with you. If you're not on your path, it's gonna keep on. That wind's gonna keep blowing, and it's like, nigga, get on the path, get on the path, get on the path. It's something. At the end of the day, you really don't have no control over. It's either you get it on code, you get on path, or that wind's gonna knock your ass the fuck over. And that's what I'm talking about with karma. See, to me, karma is that fate. That with, if you putting good out, you're gonna get good. And I just want everybody to really look around and look at the actions of people. Actions speak louder than words. Anybody can tell you anything. These niggas are the king. These motherfuckers are kings and queens of talking shit. Real shit. They talk that shit like they better and flyer and than everybody else, but at the end of the day, their actions are not worth shit. You gonna love bomb your open enemy. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. You're going to love bomb your actual enemy and they disrespect you for it. Actions speak louder than words. That shit is crazy to me. Shit is fucking crazy to me. Appreciate it, low. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, dreads. But you know, this shit just gets to me. I was supposed to been went live, and I had to really just sit down. I had to kind of just sit my ass down for a minute. Exactly. I believe we create our own karma, and if we create enough good karmas, enough good karma, shit, we might not have to come back. And I'm not trying to sell you no religious prophecy shit at all. But what I'm saying is, you stay on point. You try to live a good life. See them Globers, man. You should expect them. They should I'm gonna be honest. They should be on a time period. They should be on a time period because motherfuckers come in and they fuck. People understand how to control the conversation. People have become very good at controlling the conversation at the end of the day. And then we gotta really know who these people are as much as we can. We ain't gonna be able to get them on the first time, but after they ass pop on, we need to be doing our research on these motherfuckers. Just like I say, half of these motherfuckers should do their research on us. You know. I mean, in a way you have to. In a way you have to accept your own karma, infinite. So because any other way you're not gonna be able to get past it. Everybody does bad shit. Everybody does fucked up shit. You know, that's just. But like I said, once you know better, you do better, and that's where people are making the fatal mistake. That's where motherfucking karma gets fucked up at. Once you learn better, your ass better be trying to do better, and these people are not. They're trying to take the same old change. I don't know what is so wrong with changing your mindset. Straight like that. Straight like that, and that's what it is. We only fucking with who fuck with us out here, and I'm just gonna state my claim on live. If you ripping off my information and not at least mentioning my name when you ripping me off, you don't fuck with me. If you trying to talk, if you're trying to talk in all intelligent and thinking that motherfuckers don't know those big words that you use, you don't fuck with me. That's what I base. That's the first line of defense for me. If you're not paying homage, if you're using that old religious mindset in this new fly shit, I don't fuck with you. You ain't my kind of motherfucker. And just like I told people who watch me and want to talk shit, you don't gotta watch me. Just like I don't gotta watch none of y'all motherfuckers. None of these hating motherfuckers. But y'all come in the wrong. Y'all come in. Y'all coming on that panel when I'm on that panel. For real. The people that I'm talking about. If you have regurgitated my information, you better stay off of that panel when I'm on that motherfucker. Cause I'm like Santa Claus out this bitch. I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice. I'm going to find out who was naughty or fucking nice. Cause I'm nice. And it's to the point where As humble as I am, I can't keep on letting these motherfucking fleas and roaches peel off words and shit. I'm tired of that shit. I'm just really tired of that shit. I'll tell you exactly where to go and get the information from. I don't regurgitate the shit and then to make myself look good. And that's why I understand these people are not creators. You know what I'm saying? These people are not creators. So, if you're not creating, what are you doing? And it's really like the old world and the new world. I'm fucking new world shit. The shit I deal with all primordial shit. Like I said, I haven't even gotten far enough back to show y'all a lot of the fly shit that I might know or theories that I might have. But we gotta get there. And that's the problem. These motherfuckers are prolonging the real motherfuckers from getting to where they need to get so they can do what they gotta do. We need to stop letting these motherfuckers, man. Cause that's all they do is all they do is try to slow up progress. That's all they doing. That's all they doing. They want to be heard, they want to be seen, and they want to infiltrate and slow up the process. And I'm just not cool with that shit no more. I'm not fucking cool with that shit. For real. I'm not. Let me try to get back on karma. I had a fucking rant. But let me try to get back on karma. If you live in a certain way, by the time your life is over, you fuck around and either won't have to come back, you'll get that contract again. Because at the end of the day, we gotta understand that no matter how much this shit is pisses us off, we all are so good at what we do. We probably fucking signed on for this shit. We're like the real shit. All of this crazy shit that's going on in this world, and for us to be able to see it, and not only see it, deconstruct it, tell you how to do it right, tell you how to do it their way, my way, whoever's way. There's something special about that at the end of the day. There is something special about the people that I fuck with. There is something special with that shit. To even be able to do that shit after all the GMO, after all of the many weapons of mass destruction that have been unleashed on us, we're still literally at the top of the food chain. There's something special about that to me. So, all these people who want to act like the fucking hierarchy, they want to run shit the same way that they have not an original bone in their bodies. And I see it on YouTube in the flat earth community more so. And that's what's crazy. That's what's really pissing me off. You think it's just these regular random ass YouTubers that are fucking biting my shit? No, it's not these regular motherfuckers. It's not even the occult motherfuckers. It's motherfucking biting my shit. It's supposed to be the community that I'm trying to unite within. It's crazy. In our own community. It's not no occult. It's not the occult. It's not the historians. None of them motherfuckers are regurgitating my live streams damn near word for word. It's a motherfucking flat earther. Like I said, everything boils down to discernment. We gotta be looking at these people and their actions. We gotta be looking. We gotta be like, hold up, didn't Amp says she just seen it. For real. Appreciate you, Steve. Cause this shit is crazy. I'm just glad, to be honest, I'm just glad other people see the shit so I don't look fucking batshit crazy out here like, oh, he's hating. Oh, because you know that's what a lot of people would say. A lot of people say, oh, if he says one word against me, he is a fucking hater. And I don't understand that shit. How you so hard body? How you so you're a master, but you're worrying about who's fucking everybody that says something against you? That is mathematically impossible, family. For everyone who has the fucking balls to speak up against you has to be a fucking hater. So I'm just glad other people see it. I'm really just glad other people see it. Because this shit is crazy and this shit is pissing me off. And like I said, it's happening in the flat earth community. So it's just making me see, I'm told, oh, you always want to debate, you know, oh, well, what is debating going to do? What is that going to do? What is this going to do? You're always letting this, that. People say all that shit all the time. But I'm to the point where if you speak my words, you pretty much are accepting a debate. That's what people don't even understand what a debate is. Exactly, Infinite. Right, and like you said, your best interest is everything that is good for me is not good for everybody else at the end of the day. But why would you throw away the baby with the bathwater? Why would you want to throw away all of the good shit? But they're not even doing that, Infinite. They're fucking straight up perjuring. They are straight up just taking people's work and get on fucking panel and talk that shit like they fucking said it. And that's crazy to me, and that's just happening. That's just happening in my own community at the end of the day. Because I'm a flat eartherin. I'm not fucking the fucking conscious community. But they're not biting. Because they understand what these dumb flat earthers don't, or these dumb globe earthers don't. That you even speaking my words, somebody's going to, what's good, Anthem? Somebody's going to let you have it. And pretty much that's where I'm at. I'm to the point where if you're going to speak my words, if you're going to say certain things, I'm going to have to come for you. Fuck it. If you're taking somebody else's, especially what I sweated for, what I had to read, fucking, I don't even know how many fucking books I have read. If I had to read fucking like 100 books to get Peace Wendy, if I had to read all these books to get the information and understanding that I have obtained, and you haven't done that same work, and you want to perpetrate that you have, I'm gonna come for you. I am. You know, and I'm humble, I'm a nice guy and all that shit. But if people are waving the flag of war and then want to sit back and act like, oh, why is he mad? You know why I'm mad. You know why I'm mad. I'm mad because you regurgitating my shit. And if I use, and that's what it, I use other people's shit all the time. But you gonna see that book reference. You gonna hear and see me go check out Malpasio. You gonna hear me say, oh, go get Gerald Clark book. You gonna hear me go say, go read Joseph P. Farrell. You gonna see me on the occultism tip. Hey, Brother Panic said it easy. You gonna hear me say that. So if you're stealing, and that's what it is, motherfuckers are just stealing. You out here stealing, trying to make yourself seem like you're smart and talking shit at the same time, and talking shit when you stole with everything you said. I just said a day or two before you, and I'm just to the point where if you want, I have been exposed. You have been exposed, and I'm supposed to be an idiot and believe that you ain't possibly come across my live stream or caught a piece of it or this, that, and the third, and then not 2 days later you're regurgitating exactly what I said. That is crazy. And I'm just putting out this warning that if you're going to bite my shit, if you're going to openly speak against something, and that just goes to research. You better be researching you better research Project Frequency if you coming in talking shit. Because if you go against something that I know I can substantiate, I'ma be at your neck. If you regurgitating what I just said on previous live streams, not yet two days before, I'ma be at your neck. And I'm gonna catch your ass slipping in that motherfucking live stream. And I'm gonna be able to get in the panel, on the panel. That's what saves y'all motherfuckers' lives. And I really think, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. All these people, they might have real life teams of people. They might go in on the panel 3-4 deep, just so they're on the panel 3-4 deep, just so 2 people can talk and hold up the space on the panel. We might just want to think that may be something that's going on, because I say there's been a whole bunch of times I tried to get on the panel and the panel's full, but I only hear 2-3 people. I only hear Dread and 2 or 3 people talking. So what is up with that? What is up with that? Why are you staying on the panel? If I do it all the time. If I ain't talking and I can free up room, I'm freeing up room. Why are these people sitting on the panel? Sitting on the panel like eggs waiting to hatch. Why are they doing that? What is their purpose? If not just to keep up space. Because I'll tell you, if I could have got on that panel during that conversation that was being had like a day or two before, oh yeah, that shit would have been some must-see fucking TV. Because not only would I have been like, stop talking shit, why are you saying exactly what I just said? Exactly. And that shit is crazy. The shit might even be in the same order. Common tactics. And we as a community, we gotta learn these tactics so we can prevent this shit. Because, and that's not the first time I'll try to get on the panel and it's just motherfuckers hogging up fucking slots, not saying anything. The other day the panel was full and it was only 3 people speaking plus Dread. What the fuck is everybody else doing? Exactly. Exactly, Wendy. Let somebody speak. Let somebody else speak. Let somebody else let somebody else speak. Instead of sitting on the panel like you're a fucking egg waiting to hatch. That shit's real. That shit's real. And like I said, it probably is a tactic. Cause man, I'm trying to tell you, that shit got under my skin. The motherfuckers was talking real fly. And I'm not trying to be like, I'm big and bad or whatever. But I think when it comes to this, when it comes to certain things, I think I prove myself time over and time over again. So I don't even understand to a certain extent why these people want to come on the panel and talk about certain things when I'm not even like, not to say when I'm on it, but I'm just saying if I was one of these people, I would want to speak to me. I wouldn't want to just, regurgitate my information. If you want to have a conversation with me, have a conversation with me. That's what I'm saying. If you want to have a conversation with me, have a conversation with me. Don't regurgitate my shit like I'm a fucking idiot. And that's what it is. We are not idiots. And these people are using the same tactics that work on the idiots. And we ain't idiots. And we are not idiots. I just think we need to stop. We need to have preventative measures. Period. Because these people are fucking the game up. They fucking the game up, and that's what we gotta fight early. If you look at every organization or system that was started to help people, this is how it begins. This is how systems turn against the people, by allowing these fuck niggas to come in and fucking dictate and fuck shit up. Exactly. They know what topics to bring up to get us talking for an hour straight on one topic. They know. They have like we just need to get, in a way, we need to get focused like they are. They got people just watching. That's all they do. Hey, every live stream Phoenix Bars do, you watch. Every live stream you have been exposed, watch, you watch. Every live stream Low Freak does, or Wendy Blank, or whoever, everybody has their person that they watch. It's like the system of a handler. You heard in all that CI, all that spycraft, which is real. All that spycraft shit is real at the end of the day, no matter if you want to believe it or not. That spycraft shit is real. Like how they have the handlers. Everybody has their handler. To where I'm watching Phoenix Bars, I'm watching Big Dread. Everybody has that. That's how they can even, but they still can't fuck with us. And that's like really just my point. They say if you can't beat them, join them. What's up, Zab? They say if you can't beat them, join them. Dre's panel helped everybody. That's why we have to do whatever we can to defend him. At the end of the day, I see Dre as the fucking crown, and we can't let motherfuckers knock the fucking crown off of his head ever. That his crown would never touch the ground as long as Phoenix Bars got some fucking breath in his lungs. Never. Dreads helped everybody. And what I'm trying to get people to see is the disrespect. The disrespect. Dreads has and will help. Man, Dreads helps people. And you have to look outward and see the constant disrespect the dread is being given. And that's what get under my skin. That's what I don't fucking stand for. That's what I don't fucking like. That's that shit I don't like. For real. You don't bite the hand. See, they say don't bite the hand that feeds you. I say don't bite the hand that is or may feed you. May feed you. Because we just gotta look at it. We gotta use our common sense. Just because a hand is feeding you don't necessarily mean that you shouldn't bite that motherfucker. Because some people are being fed by dirty hands. So why would you smack away the clean hand that's trying to feed you steak? That's what I'm saying. You're taking puppy chow. You're eating puppy chow out of somebody's dirty hand. And Dredd is over here trying to hand you a fucking prime steak with the glove on his hand. And you gonna swat his fucking hand away? Nah, I ain't going for the disrespect no more. I'm just not. Exactly. You gotta keep your cipher strong, Steve. You gotta keep your motherfucking. It's multiple circles, and it's crazy. You know how I talk about the circle within a circle within a circle motif on the flat Earth maps? That actually is the science to how to run fucking organizations. Also, you got your mini circles, but nothing's coming into that inner circle. All of your outer circles should have the same mindset, is to protect the inner circle. And if you can't get down with that, you just ain't my kind of motherfucker at the end of the day. But I'm getting tired of the disrespect. I'm getting tired of motherfuckers want to come on the live stream. You can't get on any other fucking live stream, but then you gonna come on You Have Been Exposed and pop fly? I'm tired of letting that shit go at the end of the day. I'm tired of letting that shit go. That shit is bullshit. That shit is disrespectful. And that shit is against my fucking character. And at the end of the day, I'm the warrior priest king. I'm the one that... I'm not the turn the other cheek kind of motherfucker at the end of the day. If you slap me in my cheek, I'm gonna kick you in your face. Basically. So people, like I said, this is my warning. I ain't saying nobody's name yet. I ain't going at nobody per se yet. But if you regurgitating somebody else's information and we're about primary source. We're about primary sources. People have lost count to the number of primary sources that Low Freak has given, that Dread has given, that I have given. We give you primary sources. We tell you all the time. Well, I tell you all the time, and I would think my brothers agree with me. I want 1,000 Phoenix bars. I want 1,000 Big Dreads. I want 1,000 Wendy Blanks. I want 1,000 Low Freaks. I want 1,000 Steve Nices. And I don't see why people want to stop that. Like I said, your actions speak louder than the words. When you're doing shit to stop the progress of what we clearly have, why should I see you as a fucking friend? That is not friendly fire. Friendly fire is, oh, my bad, I stepped on your toes a little, my bad, homie. It's not friendly fire when these motherfuckers is shooting for the fucking head. And I kind of just like I said, I'm the war guy. It's part of how I know what I know in history is because you have to travel, you have to study the wars. And if you study the wars, you find out the real reason for wars. You find out the real reason why these wars were even. The little bullshit reason they give you for war is 9 times out of 10 a lie. And I can go back through, like I said, I got the book 100, the Battle 100. It's 100. That's the 100 most important wars. So I study war. So forgive me if I can be overly warlike, but at the end of the day, we have to learn how to start cutting the cancer a little bit faster. That's just my suggestion. We gotta cut the cancer a little bit faster, because these people are coming in and they're fucking shit up. And that's just what it is. They coming in and they are fucking shit up. Real talk, family. They just coming in and they getting us sidetracked. They're spewing a whole bunch of disinformation, or they're trying to toe the line. And you know, we kind of just need to see the people who have made the decision that, you know, towing the line is not necessarily. I don't think nothing's wrong with that. Do you at least understand that towing the line and doing what I have to do is not. It's not helping us at the end of the day. It's just not helping at the end of the day. Exactly. We gotta be and Wendy, because we're targeted. We have to expect the unexpected. We gotta be ready for these motherfuckers, cause that's all they doing is coming in and, like, man, I think Martin said it the best. Why you coming on? Why you coming on trying to fuck with what I'm doing while I'm working? I don't come on your job kicking dicks out your mouth. And that's what it is. We ain't over here kicking dicks out of motherfuckers' mouths, but yet they're all up in our fucking Kool-Aid, trying to get us to make grape when we like cherry Kool-Aid, motherfucker. I'm making cherry Kool-Aid over here. You better take your grape packet over there into that other picture and make your own Kool-Aid. Everybody wants everybody else to do shit their way, and that is bullshit. That's why we're not getting no progress. That's why we're not getting nowhere. Not to say we're not getting nowhere. That's why we're not getting where we should be. These people are crazy. They are professionals. Some of them might even get real life paid for the shit. Exactly, Anthem. Some of them might get paid for the shit. It's that rabbit hole, Wendy. It's that rabbit hole. You go so deep into it, and that's what people can't understand. We go so deep. We're so deep in the rabbit hole, it ain't no coming back. It ain't no going back to me being. There is not no Phoenix Bars going back and being a fucking slave at the end of the day. There's not. Exactly. Everybody wants to be in the middle, but I think that's part of the benefit of being the trendsetters of this. We are the trendsetters of this shit. So really, I'm gonna have to say it. The decision should be up to us who fucking carries this torch. If you're over there, in a way, you have to be stamped. And if you're not stamped and you're walking with a torch, shit, somebody might come and knock that fucking torch out your hand. That's what I'm saying. We gotta start taking it to. I hear you, Steve, but it's all of the above, and that's what I think it's all of the above. You're correct. It's a lifestyle of fucking mind and body. You correct, but What else? What is a movement? The people who move with the same lifestyle and mind and body. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same shit. This shit is all. It's just whatever level we want to. At the end of the day, it's to the level we want to let people in on. Straight like that. Straight like that. And we gotta start being like that because motherfuckers is just running wild and unchecked at the end of the day. Wild and unfucking checked. Infinite, I want to speak on your comment. You say we need more female flat earthers, but and I'll take it even further. And we might need some women to spearhead this because society has separated men and women. There's some women who no matter what a nigga is a man is telling them, they're not going to. Society and feminism has got some women so fucked up they won't listen to nobody. And that's, like I said, behind every real issue there's a psychological issue or two behind it. The reason there are not more flat earthers is because society has made it to the point where a woman feels like, why listen to a man or why listen to somebody else? The same wedge that they have put between men and women, they have put between women and women. So to improve the population, these psychological issues have to be attacked and addressed. And that's the thing. While women marry and won't fucking listen to their husband for shit. I'm talking about good husbands. I ain't talking about no fuck niggas. I'm talking about good husbands. There are women out here who got good husbands who bent over backwards for her and their families, and she won't listen to nothing he says. Because anything you can do, I can do better. Because of what society tells her. Hey, Wendy, y'all need to come up out of the shadows then. For real talk, Wendy. Y'all need to come up out of the shadows because, especially if they anything like Wendy and Amp, y'all be slaying. So if there are other women flat earthers, women YouTubers like Wendy and Amp, y'all need to step the fuck up. Cause Wendy Blank and Infinite Amp be slaying. I'll just say that off top. Y'all be slaying. The other day I'm on live trying to make a point. Wendy fucking makes my very point in two fucking comments. So if there are more women, let's go. Y'all finally have the community that won't treat you like a handmaiden. It's like we no, that shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening now. So let's go. Let's go, yeah. Exactly, Amp. Why wouldn't you at least hear the man out? You know, and like I said, I'm the goddess worship man. So I think there's a lot of things that men, even knowing what we know, we should be getting the female side. We should be, especially a woman who can tap into the divine feminine. Why wouldn't I want to hear what you gotta say? All I'm saying is, for relationships to work, it has to go both ways. Sometimes in a relationship, you might have to listen to something you might not necessarily want to hear at that time. Just because that is what the relationship is give and take. But everybody want to take. Exactly, Anthem. I hear you, Wendy. And see, that's the thing. We got to get them. I mean, even if it's one at a time, we got to pull these people we got to pull them to the mic. because we we need, like I said, the free exchange of ideas and concepts. That's what we need. We need the divine feminine. We do. We do. We need it. And I guarantee that half of this shit is breaking away from. Well, let me say it like this. Anybody who believes anything spiritual knows that they're principalities of good and evil. So if you're on a path to greatness, if you're on the path to being somebody who can liberate somebody, you don't think these principalities or even somebody who just wants to hold you back is not going to try to get attached to you in any kind of way. We have to do what we know best, and that's what made the difference for me. I understood that me not speaking on the things that I can speak intelligently on, it was harming the world more than it was helping me. And I think that's what, people who want to get involved and have a pure heart might want to see. Oh, I gotta read this. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. And it pisses me off. All these people who study Egypt, they want to say that, what the Ankh is and whatever it is. But at the simplest root, the Ankh is man, woman, and child. We're supposed to be complementing each other, not fighting against each other. We're supposed to be. We're supposed to be. What up, Take Back? We're supposed to be complimenting each other. Supposed to be going back and forth. It's supposed to be like a committee. I come down, I state my point, you get your rebuttal, I get my rebuttal, then we sit down and we brainstorm on how we can better the situation. That's deep. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That gnosis, amp. That's that gnosis. You just see shit and you know everything about it. How can that be explained other than, like, I keep on saying, this shit is genetics. So what we are going to have to understand is that this shit is genetic, and it's not genetic by race. It's genetic by genetics. You know what I'm saying? It's genetic. So if you're vibrating off of that, you're going to be able to, you're going to tap in. And if you're not, then you won't built like me at the end of the day. I mean, I'm sorry. DNA is the key. DNA is the key. It's the code, but it is the key. Exactly. And if you look at what modern science says, they said they don't understand. It's just like the brain. They said they understand 10+% of DNA, and there's 90-something% junk DNA. They don't understand 90% of our DNA, but I'm supposed to listen to them. I want people to see the ignorance in with the shit that we go along with. They say we can use 10% of our brain. They say that they only understand 10% of genetics, and I'm supposed to live my life by what you say. They damn for sure lying. They got the ancient texts. They've been studying this ancient text, and the ancient texts tell you, man, them motherfuckers stay a lot. They motherfuckers say a lot. Exactly, Wendy. The sun, moon, and earth. Real shit. Right. Right, Infinite. They say 90% of DNA is junk DNA. Bullshit. They are definitely lying, Amp. They are definitely lying. They say 90%, they say 96% of the universe is unknown matter, dark matter, energy. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, Amp. Anthem, my bad. Now, oh, they say, okay, Lo. They say that 90% becomes active after death. These people, and that's what, come on, like, really understand what they are saying. That these people are fucking lying, and I never met motherfuckers that lie and tell so much fucking truth at the same fucking time. These motherfuckers are fucking confused. Or they got its two sides too. Alright, Wendy. It's two sides. It's a side that want the truth to come out, and it's a side that don't want the truth to come out, and they fight. All I'm saying is, why is the side that wants the truth not helping us per se? That's what I'm saying. Cause it's stinking rich motherfuckers that will agree with everything that I'm saying, but they want to keep their pennies. So why should I fuck with you? You know what I'm saying? For real. Damn, so that means you, going by that logic, Lo, you don't start living till you die. You don't even start to fucking live life until you fucking die. Going by their reasoning. If you use 10% of DNA when you're alive and the other 90, and what are they doing with our bodies? That's why motherfuckers are getting cremated. But my thing is, I agree with you, take back. I agree with you, take back. But my thing is, why are they fighting with them? Is fucking give the information out. Disseminate the information. Disseminate the information. Fuck a fighting these fucking evil fucks. Fuck fighting them. Because there will be no fight if they fucking help the information come out. There will be no fight. And they connected to the Osiris story. Hell yeah, it is, man. It's just like I say about the text and the systems. They broke it up. They took what used to be one system. All of these systems, Hebrew, Muslim, Islam, this, that, da, da, da. All this shit that they separated into one used to be one pyramid, if you will. It used to be one pyramid. And then they broke it up into 13, 14 pieces. Real shit. Alright, Anthem. Alright, Anthem. That was Anthem said that for real, like real shit, Phoenix, that it might be allies on the inside. You right, but my thing is, it gotta be You're right. That's a great point. Fuck. That's a great ass point. But like I said, I have to go back to, if this shit is war, you're not, you haven't even, my problem is, oh, exactly, my problem is that I definitely agree with you that there are allies on the inside. Is two different, is more than two sides working in this whole game. Everybody has their agendas. But my thing is, why isn't the so-called good side or the allies, they should be going to, why they're not going to war like the bad side or the enemies? The enemies are doing what we should be doing. They're propping this person up. They're putting this talking head in power. Why is that not happening on the other side? At least to the level that the evil fucks are doing it. I can't fucking turn on TV without seeing an evil fuck that's trying to lie to me. It should be damn near equal. I should turn on the TV and every other channel they're telling the truth, they're lying. They're telling the truth, they're lying. These people can buy these people. It's selfishness to me. It's fucking selfishness. Straight up. It's selfishness. They don't want to ruffle nothing. But they control it. But the people who don't control it, they're not. They're like the people who do. The people who are inside and they're inside. So I just don't believe that they're. I'll just have to say it. I don't believe that even the allies that we have inside are being all they can be at the end of the day. Because these evil fucks, how did they get to control the media? They went hard in the paint. And what I'm saying is, somebody gonna have to go fucking hard in the paint. Somebody who's supposed to be our, and that's what I'm saying. It's just as lines are being drawn in the fucking sand. And people gonna have to start walking over them or staying on the other side of that fucking sand. What have they? There is no. Where is the fair channel? Where is the one channel that is not controlled by these evil fucks? And you trying to tell me that all the allies on the inside, they can't come up between all of them one channel to give information from? Nah, you ain't gonna sell me that dream. These motherfuckers is not selling me that dream. I had to go to a video I seen on Facebook. It was a pretty older video. I remember seeing it before. It was KRS-One, and he was talking about basically what the Illuminati is, what the Masons are, and he was basically in bed with the Masons, because this motherfucker gonna actually say, and I'll say openly, I disagree with that motherfucker on this note. He actually said that the people ruling, or the people, everybody, he said actually everybody who really controls the world, we will never know who they are, which is true but bullshit that we never can. These men are not gods. They cannot hide. They cannot hide if we looking for that ass. And we know how to look for them. And we know how to smoke them out. And we know how to look at these old pictures and see who the fuck is standing in the background. And identify them. And look them up. These people can't hide. They're out. If you look for them hard enough. But he's going to actually say that all of the people who control this world are good and upstanding people. They're just scared of you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, but you right. He said that you would never seen him on TV, but a picture is worth 1,000 words, and these motherfuckers are in the backgrounds of a lot of pictures. At the end of the day, it's human ego to be known. When your whole existence is staying hidden, you find fly ways to be seen. Real shit though. Real shit, family. When your whole existence is staying hidden, you find as many flyways you can to be seen. It's the human ego. And these people haven't mastered the human ego. Tell you that shit straight up. No matter what they think. Yes, yeah. I keep saying with. Yes, Amp. They putting out this fake information, and you got to be able to. That's why it's so dangerous, the mindset that a lot of people have, to where I believe in the hierarchy, I trust my government, my country tis a fee. That's that bullshit. Because once they hear you say that shit, they know I got me a fresh sucker. I got another one. That's how they're thinking. And you'll do anything to fight and prop up this system. And that's bullshit. That's fucking sickening. I know, but and this shit, it's sad to me, Anthem. It's sad to me, Anthem, that this shit is played like a game. Life really ain't no fucking game. Playing with people's lives, turning people into fucking batteries, turning the whole population into a fucking slave race is not fly. What up, same dude? They say that shit for a reason, because it will be. That's them trying to use the law of attraction against us. The revolution will not be televised, because through studying history, shit, the revolution was always televised, either through books, either through scrolls, either through the motherfucking local scholars standing on the soapbox. This shit has always been televised. That's what they don't want you to know in history. This shit has always been televised. That's how the magic worked. You can't pull a magic trick if nobody's watching. Shout out, same dude. I think that sometimes too, Wendy. They can't on both sides. Like I was saying, on the good side, they find their ways to be noticed, and then on the bad side, it seems as sick as it's taunting. And that's what I see it as now. It's taunting. They're taunting us, Wendy. They're like, hey, anybody who's smart enough to see it, look at what we did. Look at what we did. And then you have a whole bunch of these, I'm sorry, these fucking idiots who just want to believe the government, who want to just, these idiots. Then you have these idiots that fight tooth and nail to fucking they don't even have to do it no more. Damn. Yeah, that means it will be commercialized. I mean, and that's what it is. That's what they do. That's what the system of oppression is to us. They have engineered and made a commercial for every sick, deviant fucking shit on this earth. That's why our society is sick, degenerate, and fucking just ugly at the end of the day. The government systems do more to harm the public than they do to help the public. They'll help a lazy motherfucker who is a common, who is just trying to get what they can get from the government, but then they won't help somebody who's sitting here clawing tooth and nail, just trying to. They don't want the people who using welfare. They don't want the people who can be on welfare for a year and get the fuck up off of it and go on to a better life. They don't want that. Why would they want that? They want the idiots. They want the motherfucker who's lazy as fuck and who's gonna stay on fucking welfare for generations. Yo, let's talk about that. How many people into the generational welfare system? Niggas fucking people are fucking legacy. They get fathered in. Oh, your mother was on food stamps, you get food stamps and assistance. That is the problem to me. Exactly. Anthem. They gotta show a magic trick is not a magic trick if nobody's not watching. Period. There has to be an audience. Okay, Lo, the Exodus. Woo-wee. I hear you. I hear you, Anthem, but I don't even know if like they do have the mass hypnosis on deck. On deck. On deck. Which is obviously magic. Straight like that. I have this line where I say alchemy, magic, social engineering. It's all the same thing. What the fuck are you hearing? It's all the same thing. Alchemy is magic, is social engineering at different levels. I'll tell you, I'd rather be an alchemist. I'd rather be a magic practitioner than a fucking social engineer. Because they're fucking low level. Fucking low level pricks. And that's what pisses me off, because they're winning with the low level tactics. That's what psychologically fucks me up. They're winning with the shit that we're supposed to be teaching our children. I said that on the live stream the other day. They're using the system that we used to teach our fucking children to rule the world. Number one, that's a testament to how powerful the systems used to be. Number one. And number two, we are getting dumber and dumber and lazier and lazier and weaker and weaker and weaker. That shit's fucking crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. How they winning with that shit? I would say we do, Anthony. Shit. I would say we do, X. We do. We do have the power of mass hypnotism. Mass hypnotism. We do. We do. These people are not doing it on their own. That's the thing. We have that same power. If we learn how to truly work together, if we learn how to truly respect each other, we will have the same power as them. That's what I'm trying to get across to people. We will have the same power. If we learn how to respect each other and we learn how to work together. Programming. Exactly, same dude. Programming. Entertain your ass. Mint. They tell you in the words. That's why learning Latin is a motherfucker. Because they tell you what the roots of these words are. Religion is to bind your ass. But we learn how to work together. We can't have that same power. We can't have that same power, man. We have to use it. Exactly. We just gotta use it. We gotta, that's why discernment is so. That's why I speak on discernment so much, because we gotta learn to tell lie visions, tell lies to visions. Damn, dude. That's it, man. They tell you, and they tell you in the words. They tell you in the words, and we just gotta learn how to work together, and that's why the discernment is so key to me, because if we learn how to not waste time on the people who we shouldn't be wasting time on, we gotta learn who's worth it and who's worth our time. We all need to be kind of snobbish at the end of the day. Time is money. They say all these things, but people don't want to apply them to their lives. Apply it to your life. If my time is money, I'm not going to want to waste my time or money with somebody who is even too slow to catch on. I'm sorry. Because there are people on the same supposed level that will bust their ass to understand what the fuck people are talking about. I will bust my ass to learn what exactly does a motherfucker mean when he says that shit. And that has to be something brought to the front. It has to be brought to the front. We are just, we're spinning our wheels and we're not moving. We need to be moving. While we're spinning our wheels just to blow smoke off. No. I'm not a stunt driver. I'm driving from point A to B. And we need to get away from all these people who are stunt drivers. All these people who just want to be seen. All these people who just want to be heard. You need to create your own shit for that. Move that shit to the right or left. It's crazy. To a certain point, that's what I'm saying. To a certain point, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ren B Rebel. That's what I'm saying. Ren B Rebel. We need a multi-tiered. We need a multi-tiered attack. We need to be hitting these motherfuckers from every direction, just like they hitting us. They hitting us with the water, the GMO. We need to. We need a multi-layer attack. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't know how long it's been where people have just not known what the fuck I was talking about. I've been like a space alien for 7 years, because nobody understands what I'm talking about. Nobody's willing to put the work in to find out what I'm talking about. So I definitely appreciate the love, and at least y'all, and I know everybody doesn't know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it, but I know the people in my chat, I know the people that I deal with, at least will look into the shit. We're like, yeah, he said this, he said that. I wonder what he meant about that. And that shit means the fucking world to me, man. Shit means the world to me. Exactly, Wendy. It's amazing. It changes you. And, it helps to take some of that off, because not being heard is what fucks you up at the end of the day. But at least when you feel you feel like, at least I can go here and people understand me at least. That definitely does make a difference. Exactly, Amp. Everybody bring. See, that's how you build a girl. That's how you make a golden age. And this is what I'm talking about. They want to stop us from doing this shit when they can't. We just do the shit. We just do the shit. We just do the shit. It ain't hard. It's hard, but it ain't hard in concept. Actually, we just do the shit. We try to do what we can do, and the shit we can't do, we move to the next thing, just like the hierarchy does, who are oppressing us. They oppressing all of us. All of us. That was a good point. We got to set it off. At the end of the day, it's going to get to a point where we're going to have to set the shit the fuck off. And we're going to have to, like I said, we got to draw that line. We're going to have to draw that line to where it's like, look, I ain't got no problem with you, but I'm not going to necessarily waste my time with you if you're not helping us. It's not just help me. See, everybody want to look at, oh, well, they're helping me, or I can get this. What can we get? We need to, as many people want to say, we did this and we did that. How about we actually be part of something where you can say that? Well, we did this, we did that. Instead of trying to plaster yourself on saying we the Moors. Nigga, you ain't, but motherfucker, you ain't no more. That's what I'm saying. We all can be different. We all can be different. We all can add to something. And why do people think that somebody being good at what they're good at is taken away from them? That's not your lane. People don't want to stay in their lane. People don't want to stay in their lane. And like I said, that shit might not be what's best for you at the end of the day. Stay in your lane. If you're good at baking cookies, motherfucker, bake them cookies. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do something. And I think a lot of shit is just, they operate off scare tactics. They have propped themselves up so big that they bluff. They bluff. And we need, it's the stars is definitely something. Because I have I'll just say this, I have my little, see, some people think we can't be on a flat plane because of the stars. They think that, astrology doesn't work if we're not on the globe. I would say, I pretty much can show y'all how that shit is not true. How we can still be on the plane and astrology still works. And it goes back into the ancient perspective of looking at what astrology used to be, what the tarot cards used to be. When you look into what things used to be, you can find out how you should be using them now. But I think definitely, Amp, you might want to get up on them stars, because them stars are, it's a whole lot of shit that has to do with that shit. It's a whole lot of shit that has to do with that shit. Yeah, them telescopes. Telescopes. Shit, we gotta get some. And just a suggestion, Amp. Once you do get your, yeah, yeah. What they say? Don't get the digital. Shit, I say we get. I mean, and it's fucked up because it's just more money out of our pockets. But shit, eventually, if you can get the digital and the regular, that way you can use the regular to confirm everything. But we need to start getting this shit to where we can record the sky. We might want to start doing that. Just have the sky recorded on a fucking loop and see what we see. With the only thing that I say about the digital, you can add the infrared imagery onto it. You can add the what's the other, the green one, the infrared, and the it's two, is it I can't think of it right now, but it's two different spectrums of light. Well, shit, we might have to learn how to program them shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we shouldn't expect to get anything from this system and not have to fucking tinker with it. So we might have to get the digital. We might have to get the digital, and add our modifications to it. Because if they selling us tampered products, we just gonna have to re-tamper with it. We're smart enough to do it. But like I was saying, those different spectrum of light, when you can put those spectrums of light on the stars, you see more. You see this. And I'm just going to tell you, I haven't done it personally, but what I am told you see is you see a fucking Deep Space Nine shit up there. You see shit flying around. You see a whole bunch of fly shit. You see motherfucking stars. There might be fucking ships. You see all kind of fly shit when you put those spectrums of light on your telescope. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like I said, I haven't gotten in a situation where I can do it myself or see it with my own eyes, but that is what it said. When you look through, that's what the Lucifer's telescope is. When I was talking about the Lucifer's telescope, that's what that is. It's like a diamond. It's like a fucking, a certain kind of diamond lens that they use along with the different spectrums of light. That's how they can see everything. That's why that shit is. The Vatican owns a telescope in Arizona. That's what I'm telling you. So shit, we can look into why is that. Why does the Vatican own and control a telescope in Arizona? On one of the biblical sites, Mount Hermon. Why? That's all I'm saying. Shit, just confirm it. Even if the digital joints are altered or whatever, just have you an old school. And that's one of the things, we got to start doing things both ways to even come, before we even, like, we're going to do it the old way and the new way. And that way we're going to know how much the new way lies. It's lying to us. That's the only way we can catch these people with their fucking hand in the cookie jar. And that's what needs to happen. We need to catch these motherfuckers with their hand in the cookie jar. Real shit. Yes, the Vatican owns the Lucifer telescope and in Arizona, Mount Hermon, Arizona. Like you said, the all-seeing eye. Exactly. And they use not only diamond technology, which makes it kind of like a fucking laser. Just think about that shit. They're using a telescope. There probably is a fucking weapon at the end of the day. You know how these motherfuckers get down? You know how these motherfuckers get down. They don't want shit unless it can be weaponized. Period. They don't want shit unless it can be weaponized. So that Lucifer technology is probably a couple pieces, like 2 pieces, be away from being a fucking weapon at any given time. That they ain't gonna tell you about. Well, the fucking Death Star technology. Oh, let's get into CERN. Like I said with CERN. See, CERN is the motherfucking... It's torsion. Like I said, you have like Joseph P. Farrell says, you have a soda can and you ring it like a dish towel. And that spiral that happens in the middle is the effects of torsion. So when you spin something, that's what they do with the nuclear technology. They bombard atoms and spin them. That's what CERN is pretty much doing on a massive ass level, on a huge scale. And it's also how the old time alchemists made gold. And that's in scientific papers. I can get you the exact quote. But they noticed when they were trying to make this nuclear reaction to get them a A-bomb, they noticed that in the substance, little flakes of gold started to appear. So if you've been bombarded, and that's what might be one of the things that's happening at CERN. Them motherfuckers is making gold like nobody's business. They making gold. They probably trying to fucking make a portal. They probably trying to... I don't understand why you would want to fuck with shit like that when there's more... There's other ways of getting the same result. You know, like I'm saying, it's levels to this shit. But that CERN shit, you go into... Then you got to get into... The CERN shit is why I'm about to get into... Why I got that Hindu mythology book. That Buddhism introductory. Because they use the mythology. They use the mythology to brainwash you. And that's what's being done. Real shit. Damn, I gotta look back into CERN because I know it's some shit that I'm forgetting. I know it's some shit that I'm forgetting about that CERN shit. That CERN shit is fucking crazy at the end of the day. Shit is fucking crazy. Yes, you see the gold flakes in your skin. Exactly, Wendy. The Shiva statue. Exactly. Take back the Shiva statue, man. Shiva was the destroyer. Like, she kind of applies to Sekhmet. She's not good or bad, but she ain't taking no shit. You know what I'm saying? She's the one who comes in and clears up all the fucking bullshit. She's the person who does... And see, that's what I'm saying, how they flip the mythology, because in actuality, Shiva don't have nothing to do with CERN. They just like it because they don't even understand it. They hear that she's called the Destroyer, and they're like, yeah, she's the Destroyer. No, you dumb fucks, y'all don't even understand the mythology. They don't even understand the mythology. But that Shiva shit, She was the fucking destroyer. She was the one who came in and did what really did what was had to be done. And oh yeah, go ahead. Atlas too. He was supposed to be the, when you look into it, exactly. Waves create the particles. See, they're telling us they're telling us the truth backwards. That's why I think they get down. They tell us the truth backwards. So by the time the whole truth comes out, no, many people don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, all these, yes. All these people. Damn, I'm gonna cover so much. But all of these people, they use what was used to be used to free you and liberate you and make you a better person, to harm you and to keep you in a box. Like Lo said, Atlas was supposed to be the Atlantean father or deity in a way. The Atlantean father deity who is supposed to. I just want to know, how many times can a certain being get credit for creating everything? You know what I'm saying? Every time a new mythology comes up, this motherfucker created everything. One more thing about CERN that I think I said this, but I just think it's a really important thing for as many people to know. CERN in the internet. We pay for internet, but CERN and many other government agencies, installations, organizations, they use more internet than we do. So you have the population paying for what it wouldn't hurt none of these government agencies to pay for their fucking selves. It's no way I should be paying for CERN to do some shit that is probably not in my best interest. We're funding our own destruction. We're funding our own fucking destruction, family. Yes, quantum mechanics. Fucking, a lot of people don't even know what string theory is. You know what I'm saying? It's like they use these terms to discourage people. A person's going to hear quantum mechanics and, oh, that's just too hard. A person's going to hear string theory. Oh, that's too hard. I'll never understand theory. I'll never understand physics. I'll never understand physics. And it's sad. It's sad. Exactly, Lo. In a way, the vacuum is like the only. If your vacuum is not proper, you're fucked. I think that's why they want to say it's like a vacuum in space, because it just keeps people in that way of thinking that you can't go nowhere, do nothing. You just fucking stuck here. I appreciate that, Wendy. At least you can see it. It's like all of this shit is like counterproductive to us. It really is. It's counterproductive. I'm saying we stay on point, and that's what I'm saying. It's like we need to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to start doing what we got to do because we all on point, and it's to the point, like I say, when you know better, you got to do better. And it's just like, that's just what it is at the end of the day. You know better, you got to do better. Because we all be on point. Just imagine us all in one room with some financial backing, what we're going to be able to fucking do. Just like, and I'm going to say it again. That point that I made on one, I think it was either my last live stream or the one before. I think it was my last one though, when I was talking about the solar panels. One house with enough solar panels can power a neighborhood. A fucking neighborhood. One house with enough land to have solar panels directly in sunlight can power in almost indefinitely a whole fucking neighborhood. That shit's real. That shit is real. That shit's real. Right? They think they don't know what. I mean, I hear you, Lo. That's true. You think these people don't know the cause and effect of the shit that they're doing? That's just like fucking. I want to get on. I want to have a conversation with Brenda, whoever the fuck that is, because I have never heard somebody so indoctrinated in my life. That has to be a troll. That has to be somebody just paid for that shit. It's fucking crazy. Brenda the agent, exactly. Shout out Steve. I appreciate that, Steve. Nice. Paid troll. Got to be. Got to be. Cause the bullshit that comes out of that person's mouth is fucking asinine. Asinine. Straight up fucking asinine. So I'm saying, same dude, we can tap into almost every, we can tap into every aspect of nature if we stop fucking trying to destroy nature. That's what I'm saying. The tide, the wind, fucking wave, the wind, fucking not even to mention that even if you wanna use kind of technology in a different way, we can use waves. Like he said, we can use waves. We can make a machine that the wave hits some shit, and they tell you all a bunch of fly shit like this in movies like the Transformers. How you can pulse technology with enough energy to be self-sufficient. And you know, instead of doing that in a way to where we have power sources that are self-sufficient, we pay people to mine and fuck up the earth. Crazy. Exactly, Lo. We using them waves right now. Geothermal, like shit. Hell yeah, geothermal, all that shit. If we just do the work, power wouldn't, if the hierarchy hadn't fucked shit up, power would not be the issue. Power would not be the issue. Like I said, they do that shit to keep us fucking indoctrinated and keep us fucking paying into their system that benefit us. I just really want as many people to see that like you're paying into a system that doesn't benefit you at all and is going to enslave your children. Fuck what freedoms it affords you at this time. Within a generation or two, it will enslave your children. And I don't know anybody who, well, I don't fuck with anybody who knowingly does that shit. Because a lot of people do it. A lot of people have a totally selfish way of thinking where they only think about themselves. They only think about themselves. You know, and it's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. You know, everything doesn't have to be us fucking up nature. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty ways to get what you need from nature by, what about this? Fucking trying and loving nature. Why have we become a fucking society that wants to rape nature instead of, hey, let's take nature out to dinner? That's all I'm saying. Why take the cookie from nature when you can take her out to dinner and she'll give you everything you want? She's going to give to you freely. And that's the thing about these systems. Joseph P. Farrell, he talks about a credit system, a system of debt, and then a system that's based off of goods and services. And we today, we're perpetuating a system of debt and slavery. And it's just going to have to come, it's just going to have to get to a point sooner or later where we stop paying into the shit. And I say this, and this is one of the reasons why I have the attitude I have against about doing this shit. You either I came to a decision because I work, my grandfather owned his own business for over 50 years. I worked for a big ass company, a big shitty fuck this company. I worked for these motherfuckers for 15 years. So I actually, out of my 30 years, you know, going back and forth, I split the last 20 years of my life between working for my grandfather and working for this fuck ass Fortune 500 company. So I made it up in my mind a long time ago. I'd rather work 100 hours a fucking week for myself, and at the end of the day have something for myself, than to work 40 hours and make the same amount of money. Books. Exactly, family. Exactly, family. So even if you're going to work with these fucks, I'm just going to say it. The pyramid has been tipped upside down. So you got all of the corrupt, despicable human beings at the top of everything. Even if you're working with these corrupt fucks, you need to be setting something up on the side. The motherfuckers are pretty evil app. The motherfuckers are pretty damn evil at the end of the day. But actually, like I was saying, even if you are working with these people, you need to be setting up. You need to keep certain things close to vest. You need to be trying to set up your exit strategy. For sure. We always need to be working on that exit strategy, because you could be in my situation Motherfucker, one day just they don't like the fact that you have your own mind. One day they might just wake up and be like, look, this motherfucker will fuck around and start a revolution in here. This motherfucker gonna fuck our money up. So let's get this nigga up out of here now. Let's get this motherfucker up out of here now. So you always want to be, you know how they say, don't let the right hand know what the left hand's doing? Got to be, Steve Nice. Got to be. Got to be. It take a little bit of extra time, but shit, it's worth it. They just anybody, the way I look at it, it's kind of fucked up, but any of the a lot of these companies, if they have been around for, some of these companies been around 70 fucking years. 70, some of them been around 100 years, 70 years, 50 years, 25 years. If these companies have been around that long, they oppress they oppress somebody. Probably your people. Are you sitting there smiling with a Crunch bar, and they the ones who impressed? They the ones who subjugated your bloodline. That's why it's hard for me to fuck with shit. That's why it's hard for me to fuck with shit at the end of the day. What's good, Nick? I ain't forget about you. We still got to link up, Nick, for a show. Nick is crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Anthem. They don't want no free spirits. They don't want nobody with no common sense at the end of the day. I can't really see it. Peace, Spur baby, something baby, peace baby. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta. Uh-oh. Oh, peace to you have been exposed. Peace to you have been exposed, man. But that's just how we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You got bombed. See, that's what I love. That's what I love. That's what I love at the end of the day. You know, but we gotta start working for something for us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your days. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do what's best for us. You know what I'm saying? You know hey, I like this shit. You know, much love, Nick. What's up, the other Nick? Nicholas. You know, we just gotta work. We just gotta work, and we gotta do what's best for us. You know what I'm saying? What up, Tom? You know what I'm saying? We just gotta do what's best. Oh, I think that was my Facebook friend. Oh, man. Shoot. But we just gotta do what's best for us at the end of the day, and try to not worry about the people. And don't. It's not so much as not worrying about the other people, because we don't worry about the other people at the end of the day. But we gotta address this shit sometimes, you know. It's just not every time, and that's what I had to learn. We don't have to go to war with everybody over everything, but certain things we need to address. Me too, Lo. Me too, low. But we gotta address the bullshit at the same time. We gotta address that shit at the same time. That's just what it is. Cause yeah, right. NASA discovered 10 more planets. Yeah, right. They already. This is what I think. After all the times, how long has NASA been around for 50, 60 years? Let's just say. I don't have the exact number, but let's just say, for argument's sake, NASA's been around for like 50, 60 years. 58. Peace, Wendy. NASA's been around since 58. So why haven't they? Let's just be honest. Why don't they know more? I'm just gonna be 100. All the money, all the time. And they're talking about they're just discovering this shit. Y'all lying fucks. Y'all discovered this shit in 1967. All of this shit. And see, I gotta start getting on my fly shit. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit. This is what I'm about to start doing with NASA fuck ass. This is what I'm about to start doing with NASA fuck ass. Anytime they say that we have found or we have discovered something, I'm gonna take y'all back and I'm gonna hop in my time machine and we're gonna go back to the real time that I suppose that they really found this shit out. Cause you can do it through looking through the history. You can do it. A lot of, like I said in one of my videos, in the original Inspector Gadget, Penny had an iBook Pro and a fucking iWatch. When the fucking Inspector Gadget, when did that shit come out? In the fucking 80s, in the fucking early 80s or some shit? And they had all this shit and now they want to sell it to us and we're supposed to believe that this shit was just invented yesterday. They've had this shit for a very, 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 very long time. And when you believe, well, I don't like to use believe, but when you think what I think about ancient times and the possible technology or even know-how of the ancients, you see how these people study the ancients, teach you to not study the ancients, and do what the ancients do when you don't. They do what the ancients do when you won't. You rather believe them than the ancients or your ancestors. And I don't get that. I just don't get it. Why would you rather believe in the descendants of the people who have enslaved everybody? They enslaved black people, they enslaved white people, they enslaved... These people are the descendants of the controllers. And you believe them, but you won't believe your ancestors. What is that? What is that? What is that? Exactly, Steve Nice. Exactly, Steve Nice. 75% of our water is undiscovered, and I'm supposed to believe that y'all discovered some fucking shit in supposed outer space. I think the sad thing is, what's going to be the hard thing is that All of this shit is a lie somewhere. No matter what topic we want to talk about, there's many lies and there's many truths within everything. Within everything. There's many lies and there's many truths within everything. And that's what's hard for, I'll just say it, the average person to understand. It probably is, man. It probably is, Anthem. Because it's like we can't go off of their word. They don't know shit. And that's another thing that I'm trying to push through people's skulls. The people that you're giving your power away to, it is, they're not even fucking smart. Peace, Boar. What the hell you say your name, Boar? Peace, I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming checking me out. But these people are not even smart like us. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. I would take the people, and this is not me. This is not, because people say a lot of shit trying to be fly. This is not no fly shit. This is some real shit. And if it ever comes to it, down to it, fuck it. I'll be ready to pick my squad and go against whoever. I will take people in this chat against any one of these motherfuckers. How about that? And that might be something that has to be, that might be something that might have to happen within this community and with the conscious community. If they want to keep on popping fly, I'll take my panel and we can have panel versus panel. And I bet you my panel will slay theirs. I bet you. Off with their heads. And we're going to slay them off. We're going to slay them off of the top of our heads and take their heads off. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Amp. Yes. Just sitting around collecting checks and and I was accused of this early on. They want to say, because I got into it with somebody when I was making the point that if you're making money off of the community, you should put something back into it. And this person pretty much was like, exactly, we will annihilate and that's why I don't understand. Like, they acting like they really does it like we do it. And like I said, this is heart chakra. I'm just gonna have to be honest. This is just heart chakra right now. We do what we do well. We're all good at what we're good at, and we're masters at what we're good at. And they want to come, and all these people want to come in and talk shit. It's just crazy to me. What's my point that I was getting on? Talking about collecting checks. It was off there with their head. They want to sit around and collect checks, and that's. But getting back to my point about how I got into it with somebody because I said that if you're making X amount of money off of the community, shit, X amount of money should be going back in. And this person really made me look like a fucking demon for saying that. Well, so I'm supposed to work hard to give my money back to the community? Well, if you made your money off of the people, you want to give back to the people. Even if you didn't make your money off of the people, you want to give back to people. That's just fucking crazy to me. Fuck no, they dealing power. And and that was a really good point. You don't even think that they deal with cash, and I agree. They don't deal with no fucking cash. It's us that are fighting over cash. It's us that would stab our neighbor in a bag full of money, not them. They understand. And if you look at it in movies, they talk about it, that shit all the time. They rather a favor from you, or two, or three, or four, or 20, or they rather own your. They want to own you as a. They want to own your favors. They rather that over some fucking money. And that's the thing that anybody can make money. It's not hard. Either you want to do it fairly or non-fairly, but it ain't hard at the end of the day. They just exactly same dude. They just control us with the money, and they control money. But it's a system better. It's a system that's built off of debt. That's one of the reasons Kennedy got hit. He went to the red bills, the red notes, or the Lincoln had the greenbacks, in the past, and then Kennedy had the official red notes or something like that, to where it was exactly we born into debt. Why you think you basically gain your father's debt? What's up with that? Shit. Why are we supposed to live like peasants? That's not. See, that's the point where people get it twisted at. But we're not supposed to live like peasants either. We're not supposed to live like peasants either. It's just that the system makes it hard for us to live the way we should be living. Actually, just the tax system is fucked. The tax system is fucked. I always wanted to know about the tax system. If the government takes its taxes out of my check every time before I get it, why am I paying taxes every time I buy something? Why, when I go buy a car, you're spending like $5,000 to $10,000 in fucking tax? Why? Why is everything taxed and still I get taxed at the end before I'm getting? They just taxing us every which fucking way. See, it's a testament that you would even care to take care of somebody else in any way. And because a lot of people out here won't do shit for the next person. And that's my problem. These motherfuckers won't do shit for the next person. Yep, that is that real monster. For sure, Lo. That is the real fucking four-headed dragon mouth out this joint. Currency always collapses. How many times and how many different types of currency have the human population been under? We believe this. We prop this system up at the end of the day. Financial system could crash. Let it crash. Fuck it. I mean, and people gonna be like, what? He said let it crash. Yeah, let it crash, and we'll create another one. Only the sheep will perish. I'm sorry to say. Exactly. But a lot of people don't want that. We, in some way, we stop wanting better for the next generations. We want all what we can get now, and I think it's tied to that religion. See, because when you're waiting to get your gift or whatever in the next life, you're going to be more inclined to try to get what you can get now. And that's just bullshit. It's designed to. Federal tax is illegal. Period. Steve Nice, I've been trying to tell people. People look at me like I am fucking speaking a foreign language when I tell them that. I mean, federal taxation is a fucking legal. Period. Shit's illegal. Shit's fucking illegal. People don't want to believe that. But you get you there, but they'll put you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we gotta attack them 3 different ways at once from each point of view. We need 3 different ways to be hitting them on taxation. Federal taxation is illegal. And shit, that's what the fucking the American Revolution was supposed to be about. The British Crown the British Crown is doing the same thing that the government is doing to us. Period. So why do you think this shit is legal? The only house I like is Slaughterhouse. Fuck the White House. I like Slaughterhouse. I feel you on that shit. That's the only house I know. Fucking Slaughterhouse. Real shit. Yeah, I gotta get to reading Animal House and Hope and Tragedy. Was it Hope and Tragedy, War and Hope and Tragedy, whatever. Those are 2 monster ass books that if you can get through, it'll open your fucking mind. And this is what the people don't want to do. Like Animal House and Tragedy and Hope, like Brzezinski and all these people, they don't like them because they are the fucks who created a lot of this fuck shit. But if they have a fucking publication out that tells you why they created what they created, how it actually is ran, what they created, what is created, the grounds that it stands on, why wouldn't you want to read it? That's the answer to destructing these systems are in these books like Animal House. Period. Tragedy and Hope, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Tragedy and Hope. Thick ass book. So it's a joke, but I like them. Yeah, fuck that. I like Slaughterhouse too. I like Slaughterhouse. Fuck it. Like I was saying about this panel, if motherfuckers want to talk fly, we gonna find a way to get our whole panel in. We get our whole panel in. Niggas fucking motherfuckers can call it a day. They might as well delete their channel after we come through and slay shit. Period. Period. Fucking period. Exactly, Anthem. History is repeating itself, and as long as people are not looking into, as long as people don't understand history, if not us, our children or our children's children will make the same fucking mistakes. Trying to be somebody's friend who they shouldn't be. I gotta do a panel. I'm working. I'm definitely gonna work on it. My computer is so outdated, and I'm just gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can do it, cause shit, most definitely we need to have a panel. Most definitely we need to have a panel. Most definitely. I'm working on doing what I gotta do so I can get my technology up so we can have a panel, because that's what I think might have to happen, because nobody's going to invite us other places. So we pretty much just going to have to bait a lot of people over here. And once we get them to come up over here and talk fly, we going to put them in the dirt for real. I think that's what has to happen. We have to bring the body bags out. And that's just what has to happen. But we have to go into overkill mode, because it's too many people who are getting bodied on a daily basis and they still coming back for more. We need to let it be known, when you get bodied, it needs to be known you got bodied. I don't know, we need to have like a scoring system, yeah, or something like that, to where after everything, so after people go back and forth, you have a little tally at the end, and like poll the people, toe tag, and that's just what has to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just what has to happen, and we gotta start doing that shit in real time. John Doe, real shit. You can't even identify that body. It's just another body. You just would step over that body and move to the next one. Because people are acting like they really. Nope. One strike, you're done. Exactly, Steve Nice. What you say? We give him that half a time. We give him that half a time. We be like, hold on. So what you say? So what you're saying is X, Y, and Z, and if they don't make corrections right then and there, toe tag, straight like that. No 3 strikes, 1.5. Oh, what you say? Do you really want? Are you sure you don't want to clarify that statement before the wolves jump on your ass? And on to the next. You get up out, you come in, you get slayed, and you keep it moving. So we need space for warm bodies. We need to stop fucking arguing with these fucking zombies. We need to start arguing with these zombies. Real shit. Because they ain't doing nothing but slowing up the progress. We can have more progress. It's to the point where, as far as I can see, we're pulling the like minds that we need. We're finally pulling in all the like minds that we need. So we gotta take it to the next level. Real shit. That's just what it is. That's just what it is to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I just want to apologize for the other day. I ain't go live again the other day, cause I fucking passed the fuck out. First of all, and then like I said at the beginning of the live stream, that just watching all the shit that goes on, I admit sometimes it gets to me, and sometimes, no matter how much I want to just jump into action right then, I gotta try to think smarter sometimes, and not necessarily just jump into everything, because these are the motherfuckers that have people in jail. They're the motherfuckers that want to act a certain way. Oh, well, what is your problem? The whole time they know exactly damn well what your problem is. For real. But I gotta go through. You know how I do on my joint. I gotta go through it. And shout out Steve Knights. Shout out Infinite Amp. Shout out Anthem X. Shout out that same dude. The same dude. Shout out Chuck. I got bombed today, so I'm gonna have to do my mains. I'm just gonna shout out Low Freak. I'm gonna have to do my names first time. Gotta do my day. I gotta fuck with my day ones. You know that's how we rock. We rocking with the day ones. Shout out to Boar. Shout out. Take back your power. Shout out. Shout out to Nick. I saw Nick popped in. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Ed. Shout out to You Have Been Exposed, Big Dread. Shout out to Wendy Blank. Shout out to Unsweet Place. Shout out to Tom Phillips. Shout out to what's that like Jorge Garcia. Shout out to Nicholas, the other Nick. Shout out to some of my other day. Where's my other day ones at? Exactly, but they won't do it when we're outside. And that's the difference between a lot of people. A lot of people that I'm speaking to, we have plans to be. We will fuck around, pop up on your front porch. You just never know, and it's not no threat shit. That's just some real shit. We have plans to be wherever because we really want to do something other than just talk and be seen. You know what I'm saying? So people might want to watch that. Peace, Infinite. Oh, what's up, man? I'm trying to go through this shout out. Dang, I hate this. I know I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody, but I just try to shout out everybody who builds to the platform. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Big Dread for the love bomb. Yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. But I'm about to go peep in, take a little peek in on what Big Dread is doing, and y'all know how we do the study. We do the study halls. You know, peace, imp. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do the study halls, and like I said, we gonna keep on doing them, and they just gonna get even more and more. I'm gonna start bringing the notes into it, so it's like I could just have a nice little spill. Yes, great build, everybody. Shout out Anthem Max. Try to shout out everybody. But let me just go one more time through all of the day ones. Shout out Amp. Shout out Wendy Blank. Shout out Nick. Shout out the same dude. Shout out Steve Nice. See you next study hall. You know how we do it. Alright, peace, fam. Shout out Low Freak again. Yes, indeedy. So we about to pop over the dreads and, you know what I'm saying, see what's happening. This is Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer. Peace.